Givenchy Beauty recently reformulated their Prism Libre loose powder. I have the original version and I still don't really care for it. It stays in the back of my drawer, so I figured I would go ahead and revisit it. Let's do a 10-hour wear test of the loose powder and the blush powder. I have the Givenchy Prism Libre loose powder in shade 6. It's got this pretty bright pink shade in it, and I think overall I probably should have went with shade 5 instead of 6. But with this one, that pink kind of pulls through and ends up making my face look pretty warm by the end of the day. If I cover just that shade up though, I think that I would like the rest of the shades on my face. Once you kind of put it all over your skin, it kind of blends into this sort of mid-tone pinky kind of color that doesn't look that bad once you first apply it. But like I said, it turns to be a more warm shade over time on my skin. I'm applying it to my face and I'll show you kind of what it looks like. And I'll try my best to show you what it looks like in person because on camera, it doesn't look as warm as what it looks like in person. And you can see like on my hand, it does show up as like more of that pinky tone that I've been trying to like show, but couldn't really get like that great of a clip of. I also have the Prism Libre blush powder in the shade 4. And this one has some pretty shades, but once you kind of put it all together, you can see on the swatch, it kind of comes out to like a mid-tone pink. Even when I try to specifically get a lot of the shade and swatch it to get some of the like differences, it just all kind of comes together in one mid-tone pink shade, which is fine. I'm applying it on one side of my face with a brush to show you what that looks like. And it's pretty, it's muted. It shows up a lot more in person than what it's showing on camera. I'm sitting under natural light, so sometimes that washes things out a little bit. And then I'm showing you what it looks like with the puff that comes with it. The puff application does give it more strength, and you can see that it adds more pigment to the skin. Throughout the day, though, it still wears the same on both sides. Okay, 10 hours later, and this is what my face is looking like. You can see that I am a lot warmer than I was in the morning, and I think that's what I was trying to show but couldn't show, is that because of the shades on it, I don't feel like I'm still neutral or golden. I still feel like it pulls warm by the end of the day. So something to keep in mind, but also I grabbed shade 6 and I probably should have had shade 5. Anyway, these are just okay products. I think that's why they stay in the back of my collection and I don't think about it until someone brings it up or something happens, like there was a reformulation. I was thinking about whether I should get the new version of the Prism Libre loose powder, but I'm definitely not going to, considering how many beauties talk about how they don't like the reformulation and they like the original better. That's just it. They're just okay. What do you think? Do you have any Givenchy beauty products and which ones are your favorites or which ones do you absolutely regret buying?